Cuando el destino llama, solo los más grandes responden. 4 equipos, 4 sueños, un único título. PSR Amiab Albacete, ambición sin límites. Club Deportivo Ilunion, leyenda viva. BBK Bidaideak Bilbao, talento y carácter. Amibel Reyes Gutiérrez, corazón indomable. Llega la Final Four de la Superliga Fundación 11 2026. El pabellón multiusos de Guadalajara será el escenario donde todo se decide, donde cada jugada cuenta, donde la emoción se vive hasta el último segundo. Esto no es solo baloncesto. Es lucha, es orgullo, es historia. La Final Four está aquí. No te la pierdas. Cuando el destino llama, solo los más grandes responden. 4 equipos, 4 sueños, un único título. PSR Amiab Albacete, ambición sin límite. Club Deportivo Ilunion, leyenda viva. BBK Bidaideak Bilbao, talento y carácter. Amibel Reyes Gutiérrez, corazón indomable. Llega la Final Four de la Superliga Fundación 11 2026. El pabellón multiusos de Guadalajara será el escenario donde todo se decide, donde cada jugada cuenta, donde la emoción se vive hasta el último segundo. Esto no es solo baloncesto. Es lucha, es orgullo, es historia. La Final Four está aquí. No te la pierdas.
For the second semi-final, seeing Ilunion against Bilbao. Ilunion in the yellow, Bilbao in the black. And this is the 4th meeting between these two teams this season. The record is 3-1 in favour of Ilunion. This is actually a rematch of the Supercopa final as well. And this should be a very close game. The momentum could swing in the favour of Bilbao as the likes of Danny Sticks and Bill Latham are out with injury for Ilunion. And this should be a very, very close game. And we may see an upset, much like we did in the earlier semi-final. Malaga coming out on top against Albacete by 4. And the starting fives for Ilunion, it will be Warburton, Moore, Bywater, Ortega and Hassel. And for Bilbao it will be Lorenzo, Garcia, Dandino, Hernandez and Boyato. As we are set to tip any second now. The likes of Hassel and Bywater will prove crucial for Ilunion. Bywater, of course, averaging 18 points across the Champions Cup Final Four weekend. And we are underway in this Final Four semi-final. Ortega for Ilunion. So Ilunion running a 3-big lineup with likes of Warburton and Moore. Hassel collects, can't get the putback, and Bilbao with a chance to attack. Sierra Garcia, the Bilbao captain, veteran, brings down the ball, finds Dandino. Dandino finds space, but can't get the finish. And the primary ball handler for Ilunion will be Greg Warburton. He finds Ortega. And Bywater can't get the shot to go. He's arguing for the foul, didn't get it. Hernandez finds Lorenzo. Foul against Warburton.
Let's go.
Warburton, being the ball handler for Ilunion, has its advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, Warburton has upped his game as a facilitator this season. But him being the primary ball handler will mean he's not as open as he usually is to get the shots up. And of course, Greg Warburton, known as one of the best catch and shoot shooters in the game, as Lorenzo. It will be a regular foul. And Bilbao will keep possession. Boyato inbounds. Hernandez to Garcia. Dandino. Can't get that to fall. Hassel collects. Is met with heavy pressure from Lorenzo. And here's Warburton. Obviously Warburton with the impairment to his hand. as he finds Hassel. Bilbao will look to exploit Warburton's impairment when he's moving the ball up the floor. Foul against Bilbao, and it will be Ilunion possession. Bywater finds Warburton. Warburton fires and hits. And there you see it. As soon as Warburton got the ball, quick release, knocked it off the glass. 4-point lead, Ilunion. Dandino works away inside, can't get that to fall. Bywater with the rebound. Bywater, who top scored for Ilunion in the Champions Cup final, 24 points. Finds Warburton again, and Bywater gets it to go. And Bywater also with experience with ball handling, but it will mean Ilunion will play at a slower pace, if that's the case, but Bywater also crucial for getting those open looks for Warburton. Bilbao ball from the sideline. 7.5 to go. Ilunion up by 6. Bilbao yet to respond. Dandino inside, gets it to go. Four-point game. Hernandez keeping Bywater in the backcourt. Ortega goes down the court, finds Warburton, and Ilunion opt to be set. And the defense paying off for Bilbao. Garcia. Hernandez fires and hits. Bywater. Foul is going against Poyato. 2-point ball game, 6.5 to go in the first. Bywater works his way around. Finds Warburton. Warburton met by Hernandez. Bywater along 2, off the glass. And Ilunion by 4. Great shot clock awareness from Bywater. Garcia. Ortega with the rebound, finds Warburton. And Bywater left wide open for a 3, goes off the back iron, and Hernandez collects. Hernandez quickly up the floor, finds Lorenzo, the open man. And Hassel just couldn't get to him in time. Back to a 2-point game. Lorenzo, who averaged 14 points a game for Bilbao in the Euro Cup 1 finals. Bywater works his way around, finds Ortega. Ortega the pump fake, and it's good. Great teamwork from Ilunion. They're up by 4. Here's Garcia. Inside to Hernandez, heavily pressured, and he can't get it to go. Tough shot selection there for Hernandez. Bywater guarded by Dandenong. Swings over to Warburton. And Warburton knocks it down from the baseline. So additioning the ball handling responsibilities to Bywater in the hopes of freeing up Warburton. And right now it's paying off. Ilunion by 6. Dandenong finds Poyato. Batted away. Ilunion chance for them to build on their 6-point lead. Bywater. Warburton catch and shoot once again, and it's good. Rinse and repeat for Greg Warburton. And Ilunion are up by 8, forcing Bilbao to call a timeout with just under 4 minutes to go in the first. Of course, Ilunion are playing in this game without the likes of Danny Sticks and Bill Latham. Both players out with injury at the moment. But it doesn't seem to faze the reigning Champions Cup winners. Apologies, just having some technical difficulties with the live stats at the moment. The live stats are available on bsrespania.es. Right now, Warburton leads the way with 6. And 3-1 is the record between these two teams this season. Last time these two teams met in mid-April, it was a 2-point game in favour of Ilunion. Right now it's Ilunion that lead by 8. Hernandez can't get that to go. And it's picked up by Hernandez. After the scramble for the ball, Dandenong launched a 3, and it will not go. Ortega collects. And here's Warburton. And there you see Dandenong putting a bit of pressure on Warburton. Of course, Warburton can only dribble with one hand due to his impairment. And Ortega draws the foul. Foul is on Lorenzo. And Ortega at the line for Ilunion. Man who's been a part of the club since he was 9 years old. Makes the first. And the second. 10-point lead, Ilunion. Warburton tries to pressure Hernandez, but Hernandez with a clear height advantage, and he banks that one in. Bywater finding Hassel, and Hassel draws the foul. Another foul on Lorenzo. That's 2 quick fouls. That's going to be Bilbao's 4th team foul. And Lorenzo takes a break. Hassel at the line. Averaged 18 points a game across the Champions Cup final for a weekend. Alongside 12 rebounds a game. So Ilunion are up by 9. 2.5 to go in the first. Here's Garcia. Intercepted by Warburton. Good awareness from the Great Britain international. Bywater. Takes it himself. Again, fake the pass, and that opens up an open lane for Bywater, and it's easy money. Foul goes against Poyato. Ilunion up by 11. 2 minutes and change to go in the first. And Bilbao will need to be careful for the remaining 2 minutes, as every extra foul they give will send Ilunion to the line. Bywater, a little head fake behind the back pass to Warburton. It's intercepted by Hernandez. Hernandez now with pace. To Garcia. And Garcia fakes, overshoots it. That's a little bit too much hesitation there. And Hassel is unable to collect. That turns over the ball. It's been a solid start for Ilunion, especially considering they're missing 2 players. The likes of Sticks and Latham. Blazing hot start for the team that is ranked second in the Spanish league. Finished the regular season with a league record of 19-3 as Dandenau gets it to go for Bilbao. Dandenau, who averaged 16 points a game for Bilbao in the Euro Cup 1 finals. Nine-point ball game, minute and a half left in the first. We saw Albacete get out to a early lead, and then Malaga clawed it back, ended up upsetting them and winning the game by 4. Warburton can't find Hassel. A little bit too much power behind that pass. And Hernandez, clear lane, but he can't get the finish. Foul is going to go against Poyato. So that will mean 2 to come for Ilunion, and that will be Poyato's 3rd personal. Less than a minute left in the first. Bywater at the line. No one for his free throws. And Poyato will take a break. In comes the Argentine international Mariana Perez. Bywater makes the first. Does the 7-time Paralympian. It was 1 of 2, so it's a 10-point game. Foul against Bywater. It's going to be Ilunion's fourth team foul. Bywater's first personal. Excuse me, third team foul, excuse me. Dandino swings to Garcia. Hernandez under heavy traffic, gets it to go. Great hustle there from Hernandez. Back to an 8-point game. And Ortega. Pass, big finish. Interception from Ilunion. Ortega to beat the bowler, and he does. Bilbao are visibly frustrated with that. That will mean it's going to be a 12-point lead for, actually, excuse me, they call it an and one, so Ortega will go to the line for the bonus bucket. A chance to put Ilunion up by 13 at the end of the first. I think the referees are actually going to check this decision over. And it'll be one to come for Ortega. 0.2 on the clock after this one. Ortega can't convert, but it will be a 12-point lead for Ilunion at the end of the first. They've hit a very dominant start for the side from Madrid. Ilunion 24, Bilbao 12. Ortega leads the way with 8. Bywater with 7 and Warburton with 6. And Bywater's already up to 7 assists for Ilunion in just 10 minutes. And Hernandez leads the way for Bilbao with 6. Ilunion shooting 66% from the field, a very efficient 10 of 15 shooting, compared to Bilbao's 37%, 6 of 16. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in on the IWBF Europe channel for the international commentary. The Spanish commentary is available on the Puedes TV YouTube channel. And it's been a dominant start for Ilunion in this second Spanish League Final Four semi-final. The winner of this game will play Malaga in tomorrow's final after they upset Albacete and won by 4. And the loser will play Albacete for 3rd place. Garcia finds McSorley. There's Adrian Garcia. McSorley at the top, wide open. Gets it to go. And James McSorley, the player coach for Bilbao, hasn't seen the floor very often this season, but opts to run a very youthful lineup with the Garcia twins, Dandino, himself and Lorenzo. Bywater finds Warburton, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Ilunion, on Hassel. And the early timeout called in this second quarter. It's a 10-point ball game. This Ilunion side led by Victor Ramos, only 29 years of age. And his assistant is Jose Conde, a very experienced Ilunion player. He's won many Champions Cups with this side back in the day. And this is the finale of the Spanish League. It will all conclude tomorrow. This is Ilunion's 36th game of the season. They have an overall record of 30-5 this season. Bilbao with an overall record of 23-10. Both these teams second and third in the league respectively. McSorley. Lorenzo over to Dandino. He's pressured by Warburton and is met by Ortega, but gets it to go anyway. Great mid-range shot there from KD Dandino, the Canadian international. He's become one of the top players to watch in this league. And Hassel, pass cannot find Hassel, but it will stay Ilunion possession. 4 on the shot clock. Eight-point ball game. Bywater. He'll have to fire this one up, a 3, and it rattles out. Hassel collects, but he can't get the putback. But the shot is good as the ball hit the rim, so the putback is good for Ortega. Back to a 10-point game. And Alejandro Garcia inside, off the feed from his brother Adrian. 8-point game. Bywater finds Ortega. Can't get that one to fall. Great intensity being shown and physicality by both of these teams. Dandino finds a way through and gets it wrestled away. Again, she was arguing for the foul, didn't get it. And the foul is going to go against McSorley. That's the second team foul for Bilbao. First personal on McSorley. Both these teams are getting very feisty. It's a great rivalry been established by both of these sides. 7.5 to go in the half. Here's Ortega finding Warburton. Warburton fakes and makes. There you see Warburton, who's usually the primary ball handler for Ilunion, but in this game he's had quite a lot of open looks. And he's just been able to knock them down. It's really taken the pressure off Warburton, not having to handle the ball at certain points during this game. It's an 8-point lead, Ilunion.
¿Por qué? ¿No habéis dado tiempo a volver? Sí. Vete por arriba. Se va a salir. Ya. Pero vamos a jugar ya. Vamos a jugar, vamos. Charlie White.
Here's Adrian Garcia finding Lorenzo. Back inside, lovely give and go. It pays off for Bilbao. Back to a 6-point game. Danny Diaz into the game for the first time for Ilunion, the Colombian international. Bywater taking a break. Warburton finds his way through but can't get that shot to go. And Lorenzo is off balance, but the rebound is collected by McSorley. He's swarmed by Ilunion. And he can't find Alejandro Garcia, so that turns over the ball. The pressure is getting to Bilbao at the moment. Going to be a turnover, so Bilbao have a chance to come back from this 6-point deficit. Just over 6 minutes to go in the half. Lorenzo, the pump fake, finds Dandino, who breaks free. Dandino to work away past Diaz. And just like that, it's a 4-point ball game. Bilbao are actually winning this quarter 10-4. So will this be a repeat of the other semi-final? You know, we've seen the lead switch back and forth, quarter by quarter. In the other semi-final, will we see that again in this one? These two teams have had great games against each other. Bilbao with a 6-point win at the beginning of the season. Ilunion with a 2-point win back in mid-April. 10-point win in the Super Cup final. With tremendous talent, seemingly a case of always the bridesmaid, never the bride with Bilbao. So they do have tremendous talent, but you know, they've fallen short not only a few times within the league, losing to the likes of Albacete and Ilunion, but also within the Champions Cup. Some disappointing results in there. They finished 3rd in Euro Cup 1. They were hoping to make it to the Champions Cup. Were knocked out in the first round. Diaz, off balance, finds Warburton. And Warburton has to force it up. Diaz with the offensive rebound. is fouled. Foul against Adrian Garcia to send Danny Diaz to the line. Diaz has played very limited minutes for Ilunion this season. Native of Bogota, Colombia. He's won the Pan American silver medal with the Colombian national team. He makes the first. These are crucial free throws from Diaz. He makes both, so it's a 6-point lead Ilunion. Interesting that we haven't seen the likes of Amadou Diallo on the floor yet for Ilunion. Diaz. Lorenzo gets his goal. Back to a 4-point game. Over 5 minutes to go in this half. Bywater back onto the floor for Ilunion, and Ortega is fouled. Foul goes against Alejandro Garcia. And he's another player that's seen limited minutes for Bilbao this season. Due to come for Ortega. Makes 1 of 2, so it's a 5-point game. Adrian Garcia with pace. Met by Bywater. Dandino with the mismatch. We find McSorley open at the top. McSorley can't get that to fall. Offensive rebound now, Alejandro Garcia. Bilbao will need to get something to go here. Alejandro Garcia. Makes it a 3-point game. And that turns over the ball. It will be Bilbao possession in a 1-possession game. Referee's just having a word with the players. I think a lot of chairs tangled up. One possession game, Bilbao ball. Sorely down the floor. And Lorenzo with the mismatch over Charlotte Moore. Gets it to go. Every shot drops for Manu Lorenzo. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Bilbao, after being down by 12 at the end of the first, have brought this one back. Bywater. Fading, firing, will not go. Offensive rebound, Warburton. Bywater has to hook it, goes into the back iron. Another offensive rebound from Warburton. He finds Ortega, and Ortega draws the foul. Warburton getting those offensive rebounds, paying off for Ilunion, punishing Bilbao. That's going to be the third personal on Lorenzo. Ortega makes the first.
Vamos, tíos, vamos.
And the second. Back to a 3-point game, a one-possession game. Lorenzo can't get that to fall. Rebound Ortega. Bywater fires, gets it to go. And Bywater keeping the distance between Ilunion and Bilbao. 5-point lead Ilunion. Dandino wide open. Nice catch and shoot situation from Dandino. And we're back to a one-possession game. Neither team backing down. Ilunion have been able to keep their heads despite missing the likes of Danny Sticks and Latham. As Hassel can't get that to fall, Warburton tries to get it to go, but is swarmed by the Bilbao defenders. Ilunion possession, they'll get a fresh 14. Warburton, a three, and it's good. That pushes Ilunion ahead further. It's not very often you see Warburton go from range, but he has got it in his arsenal. Six-point game. And Adrian Garcia draws the foul. Foul is on Warburton. That's going to be his second personal. Ilunion's third team foul.
Ethan, go. Stop.
And interesting that Warburton takes a break. In comes the young Ethan Laird. I imagine they're just going to rest Warburton for the last minute and a half of this quarter. I assume he'll start the third. As Adrian Garcia makes the first. And the second. We're back to a 4-point game. Bywater. Nice pick from Laird. And Ortega can't collect. Chance for Bilbao to make this a 2-point game. And it's intercepted by Bywater. But another interception from Lorenzo. And surely Bilbao with yet another chance. Alejandro Garcia just off balance there, and one for Lorenzo. No basket, excuse me, sorry. No basket. Foul is going to go against Ortega. Basket will not count. But it will be excuse me, it's just not a shooting foul, just a regular foul. So Bilbao get possession back, fresh 14. Lorenzo fires and it will not fall. Lovely seal from Charlotte Moore, and Ortega can't convert, but the second chance is good. Great work there from Charlotte Moore to get Ortega into the key. And one for Adrian Garcia. Foul will go against Moore. One shot to come.
Ten seconds. ¡Terry! ¡Me cago en tu... ¡Terry, coño! ¿Qué tiempo?
I think Bywater having word there with Poyato on the bench.
¡Terry, coño!
We'll take a break.
Para mí. Deja hablar, coño. For me.
Timeout called. 8.4 left in the half. It's Ilunion that lead by 4. Bilbao have, well, they are winning this quarter so far, 24-16. After being down by 12 at the end of the first. Warburton is up to 11 for Ilunion, shooting 71% from the field, 5 of 7. And Ortega's got 15, shooting 62% from the field. Redout scores for Bilbao, Lorenzo with 8, Dandino with 8, and Asier Garcia with 6. Hernandez with 6 also. Pardon me, Alejandro Garcia with 6. As Lorenzo knocks that one down, it's a 3-point game, 1 possession game. 8.4 to go in the half. And Bilbao will get a chance to reduce this deficit. Alejandro Garcia can't get it to go, and he missed communication on the pass from Ilunion. That will bring an end to the half. Ilunion 40, Bilbao 37. A 1 possession game at the end of the half, much like it was in the other semi-final at half-time. Still anyone's game. And we'll be back with you in around about 15 minutes for the second half action. Thank you very much and stay tuned.
Sí, el primero es sentado en la silla y el segundo desde la línea roja. La otra silla la tenemos más cerca, mucho más cerca. Sí, la vamos a poner aquí. El segundo está en la línea roja y de aquí hace otro lanzamiento. La primera pareja que tenga los dos se llevan el premio de Decathlon de regalo. Pues ya tenemos aquí a Ana que ya trae la segunda silla. Os voy a dar primer lanzamiento pegado y el segundo ya se coloca aquí. Vale, ¿qué es lo que vais a hacer los de atrás? Vais a coger el balón, el rebote. Vale, recordamos ahí que meter los dos. Primero empieza aquello y después nosotros. Momento de calor. ¿Quién se lleva la pelota planetaria? ¿Preparados? 3, 2, 1, casi. Te toca, corre. ¡Ay, Dios! Un poquito más cerca. Más cerca. Ahora. Casi. Llega. ¡Ay! Está bien de naranja. Tú puedes. Un poquito más. Podéis cambiar, ¿eh? Ahí está primero. Rápido. Sigue. Si mete ahí, mete la línea roja. Ahí está. Corre. Vuestro turno. Ahí está. Encima de la gamba. ¡Y ahí está! Se llevan el balón, reglamentario, felicidades. Vamos a quedarnos aquí, vamos a hacer entrega de los dos balones. Bueno, vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso, ¿no? A los cuatro y vamos a hacer entrega del balón de Decathlon. Mi compañero Javier, a la pareja ganadora. Vamos a hacerle una foto. Tenemos a un compañero. Le hacemos una foto primero a los cuatro. Venga, tú también, claro. Mira, estoy mirando a nuestra compañera Ana. Tiene nuestro fotógrafo oficial que estaba comiendo un donut. Miramos. Pues ahí tenemos el momento de Carlos, el momento de la activación, buscando el valor de la Final Four. Vamos a dar un fuerte aplauso a los cuatro. Muchísimas gracias. A vosotros, gracias. Vamos a llamar a Carlos y vamos a tener una sorpresa para vosotros. Bueno, pues ya tenemos el momento de activación, el momento de Carlos. Cuida por el material, cuida con el balón perfecto.
Aguanta, sí. Deportiva, porfa. Laura, deportiva, por favor. Iba solo, 2 contra 1.
La segunda.
Charlie, I think you have it. I think you have it.
La segunda.
No puede entrar. Pincho.
Bueno, me están avisando, me están ayudando.
Over the top, bro. Over the top, bro. I'm this way. Come on.
Warburton to Hassel. Back to Warburton. Warburton keeps it in. Great hustle from Warburton to avoid that steal. Bywater fading at the elbow. It will not fall. Long pass up the floor from Adrian Garcia, finding Dandino. Dandino opts to reset, finds Hernandez. Hernandez, who to come. Hernandez tried to hustle his way through there. Foul is going to go against Warburton. That's going to be his third personal. I don't think he'll be too concerned about that at this stage of the game. Not very often he gets in foul trouble. Hernandez at the line at the Colombian International. Hernandez has just played over 10 minutes in this game. Timeout call. That's going to be the fourth on Bywater. Fourth team foul for Ilunion. Ilunion have limited Bilbao to just 4 points in this quarter so far. Ortega leads the way for Ilunion with 19, 12 for Bywater, 11 for Warburton, 9 for Hassel, and for Bilbao, Lorenzo has 11, Alejandro Garcia with 8, Dandino with 8, and Hernandez with 6. Bilbao shooting just 41% from the field, 19 of 46. And Ilunion at 46%, 21 of 45. Lorenzo at the line for good. And the second. It's a 10-point game, still in touching distance for Bilbao. Foul against Poyato, that's going to be his fourth. Excuse me. Yep, that's going to be his fourth. Fourth team foul on Bilbao. Warburton. Again, catch and shoot off the glass. That is clinical from Greg Warburton. One of his strongest assets to his game. And Lorenzo can't reply. Hassel, Ortega. And the foul is going to go against Dandino. Who to come for Ortega. And you see Dandino just hitting Ortega's chair, and it's fairly easy for Ortega to lose his balance as he's a double leg above the knee amputee. Finds Dandino. Hernandez, heavily guarded, he gets it to go anyway. Tough finish from Hernandez, and got to question why he's not played more minutes in this game. And Diaz inside, can't get it to go. Hassel with the putback. That's worked so well for Ilunion this season. And when you've got a giant like Hassel, he's just incredibly hard to stop. He always gets himself inside to nail those high percentage shots right underneath the baskets. Lorenzo can't get it to fall for Bilbao. Dandino finally gets one to go. And it remains a 10-point game. Warburton, Roberts, great work. Finding the open lane and making Bilbao pay.
Estamos en box, estamos en box, estamos en box.
24 on the shot clock, 25.6 on the game clock. As Adrian Garcia signals for this team to calm it down. Dandino fires and hits. 10-point ball game. Excuse me. 6 seconds for Ilunion. A heave from Diaz. It will not go. And at the end of the third, it's a 10-point ball game. Still possible for Bilbao to come back from this. But Ilunion have done a great job this quarter, winning this quarter 19-12. Warburton's up to 15, and Hassel's got 11. Ortega still leads the way with 19. And for Bilbao, Lorenzo has 13, Dandino on 12. Big 11 rebounds for Hassel. 10 assists for Terry Byron. Overall, not necessarily the best performance by both teams. Bilbao shooting 41% from the field, and Ilunion at 48%. We are about to get underway. Fourth and final quarter. Bilbao have possession. They trail by 10. It's important to note that Poyato and Lorenzo are on 4 personal fouls each. They've got one more foul to give. And Dandenau gets a tough finish. But Dandenau able to find the space. 8-point game. Warburton drives, finds Ortega. Lovely work from Ilunion. Dandenau short. Assault finds Warburton. And again, the ball movement is crisp from Ilunion. All the attention was on the likes of Ortega and Warburton. That allowed Diaz to just penetrate the key and get the easy shot. And it's Ilunion back to a 12-point lead. The winner of this game will face Malaga in the final tomorrow at midday. Loser will play Albacete at 9:30 in the morning. Shot doesn't fall for Adrian Garcia. Ortega. Looks for an outlet, finds Diaz. Back to Warburton, catch and shoot, but again, just slightly rushed on that attempt. And we see when Warburton's got the extra responsibility of ball handling, it's increasingly harder for him to get those open looks. Ortega. Ilunion, they do miss the likes of a ball handler and Tom O'Neill. Thorne is Warburton let that one fly. I believe that was just inside the arc. Yes, it was. It's a very, very long two. Arguably a three. Another shot inside the paint. Hernandez cleans up on the other end. But I must admit, Bilbao are looking slightly deflated as we still have 7 minutes left to play. Hassel. Oh, finds Warburton. Warburton clear lane. Great work from Warburton. Finding the space that Hassel created and able to just cut inside there. Long pass finds Warburton. And it's easy money for Greg Warburton. As Ilunion have amassed an 18-point lead with 6 minutes to go. And this does not tell the tale between these two sides. You know, they've had some incredible close games. A 7-point win for Bilbao in the league, a 2-point win for Ilunion in mid-April. It was end-to-end for the whole 40 minutes. Right now it's Ilunion have a comfortable advantage. Tough finish there from Lorenzo, and nice show of respect there between these players. Some of these players play alongside each other in their respective national teams. I know the likes of Ortega and Lorenzo, they'll travel to Italy on the 2nd of June for a test series against the Italian national team in Australia. But there's no rest for the wicked for these top players. With the Spanish league known as the best league in the world. Bywater drives. Warburton wide open. Bang. It's nice to see Warburton get freed up for these looks. He is a fantastic ball handler, but his primary game is getting open and knocking down shots. So it's good to see him take advantage of that in this game. And Lorenzo inside. Foul is going to go against Hassel. Who to come for Lorenzo? Makes both. Bywater finds Hassel. Again, Hassel doing a great job getting himself right underneath the basket. You know, he's not known as a mid-range or long-range shooter. He knows what his high percentage shots are, and those are right underneath the basket. It's a great job to get himself in those positions. Garcia finds Adrian Garcia and wrestled away. The Ilunion ball. Bywater finds Warburton back inside to Bywater. And Ilunion have been judged to go off court, so they will get a technical foul. I believe that's their second time doing that in this game. Bywater will head back to the bench. Diaz comes back in. And Diaz makes the bonus bucket. Bilbao possession, 4.5 to go. Ilunion lead 75 to 58 as they will gear up to face Malaga in tomorrow's final. Bilbao will face Albacete for third place. Garcia, the Bilbao captain, wings to Adrian Garcia. Shot short. Now we'll go against Adrian Garcia. it's been an impressive showing from Ilunion, but seemingly Bilbao have fallen at every big hurdle in front of them this season. You know, they failed to advance from the first round of the Champions Cup. They finished third in the league, which is a common position for them in recent years. But they do have some tremendous talent, and I'm sure they'll add to that next season. All I'll say is keep an eye out on social media for announcements. Interception by Hassel, finding Diaz. And it's good to go. Ilunion by 19, 3.5 to go in this semi-final. Has been a long season for both teams. This is Ilunion's 36th game of the season, Bilbao's 33rd. And a lot of these players will leave Spain or stay in Spain, of course, if you're a Spanish national, and they'll have camps with their respective national teams. Of course, the World Championships coming up in Canada later this year. I do hope these players do get some form of a rest in these coming months. It's a great life to play week in, week out, but it must get tiresome and tolling on their bodies. Shot is no good for Ortega. Lorenzo. Foul is on Hassel. Eight on the shot clock for Bilbao. They'll need a catch and shoot situation here, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. It's Bilbao getting flustered by this Ilunion side. They have a comfortable 19-point lead. Hassel finds Ortega. Ortega makes a sensational finish. Great pace. Batted away from Lorenzo. Shot clock violation. Ilunion ball. Leap. His first appearance in this game for Ilunion. Finding Diaz. Leap. Ortega. Can't beat the buzzer. And so far, Ilunion are winning this quarter 20-9. Interception from Diaz. Finding Diallo. Diallo clear lane, and it's good to go. Dandino. Lorenzo with the mismatch. Fading away, firing, but it will not go. And the pickup from Alejandro Garcia, he'll draw the foul. Foul against Ortega. Ortega will head to the bench. Final minute left to play in this semi-final. Alejandro Garcia from Vitoria-Gasteiz, part of the Spanish under-23 team in 2021 that won the European title. Makes it 1 of 2. Led. Long pass. Intercepted by Garcia. Dandino gets that one to go. And Diallo will take his time with this one. Ilunion with a 20-point lead. Alejandro Garcia can't get that one to fall. Leap collects. And is fouled by Lorenzo. That will be it. Ilunion will take the 20-point win over Bilbao. Ilunion are back to the final tomorrow. They'll play Malaga. Bilbao will face Albacete for 3rd place. And Warburton and Ortega are joint leading scorers in the game, both with 23 points. Warburton shooting 11 of 14, 78% from the field, very efficient, and that's largely to Warburton getting those catch and shoot open looks in this game. Ortega 9 of 15 from the field, shooting 60%. Hassel with 15 and Bywater with 12. For Bilbao. Lorenzo ends the game with 18. Dandino has 16, shooting 50% from the field. Hernandez with 10 points in just 20 minutes, shooting 55%. 35%. You'll see one question why Hernandez didn't play more minutes in this game. So the final tomorrow at midday, it will be Ilunion versus Malaga, and the third place will tip off at 9:30 AM, Albacete versus Bilbao. Ilunion end the game shooting 53% from the field, 35 of 65. Bilbao just at 39%, 26 of 66. And I'm going to sign off for just now. I'll be joining you at 9:30 tomorrow morning when Albacete take on Bilbao for third place. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
¿Quieres sentarte en esa? Pues
si te me la puedes.
Ahora sí.
Right, Charlie, we gotta do something. What are we doing? We're gonna go
Sí, así.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Ah, ahí va.
Te vamos a liar del servicio. Yeah, take it.
Ay, Dios.
Mira, Darly.
Espera.
Que vayan firmando. Mira, como hay dos balones.